Hello. Hello. Look at the tabs. You can't see those. Hi, hello, welcome back, Lucas Versus to another video. As you can see by the title, it's another vloggy vlog. I'm currently trying to upload my Daughter of No Worlds vlog, so if that doesn't come out to you today, on the 23rd, it's definitely coming out to you tomorrow. It's a problem. I'm having trouble with it. It's making me angry. But I digress. We are here with a very much just kind of mood reading vlog for the next couple of days. I don't know if I'm going to drag this out into next week or not, but I do at least going to span at least until Monday. So, my current reads. I went from reading Daughter of No Worlds to reading two dark books. Well, one dark book and one Right Choose book. We have Wretched by Emily McIntyre, which is the third book in the Never After series. It's on my January TBR. That's also something we're going to tackle in this video. Try to get through at least 4 books on my January TBR because I have fallen behind so very much so. I'm only 4 chapters in, which is page 28, and I am tabbing it. Yeah, the tabs match the cover so greatly. Where's my purse? Here are the tabs for it. And they match the cover pretty great, if I do say so myself. So, and then the other read I'm currently like demolishing and like blowing through since like this morning is Baby and the Late Night Howlers by, who is this by? By Catherine Moon. It's in a Megaverse. Like I said, I went from reading Daughter of No Worlds to this. Don't know how we got here, but we got here and now here we are. After these books, I'm probably going to hop into another fantasy book. Or, well, no, I'm going to hop into another fantasy book, but I also, hold on. I put Gideon the Ninth on hold on Libby for the audiobook, and it came in yesterday. So that means I can start this, because I want the audiobook with this. So I'm going to be starting this soon. Probably in this video, to be honest. I'm kind of scared, but we'll see. This was on my TBR for the month. You guys didn't see that video, but I did record it. It just, things happen. But yeah, just like a little mood reading vlog. I am in the mood for this. Like, now that I have the audiobook, I've been thinking about it. I'm like, I want to read about necromancers. I want to read about whatever this book is about. Lesbian necromancers? Yeah, give me more of those. But for now, I'm going to go read Baby and the Late Night Howlers because I have already read 100 and something pages of it today. 135. I'm almost 50% into this book. Yeah. So I'm gonna go read some more of this. I'm in the middle of a chapter. I don't know what chapter, but I'm in the middle of a chapter. It's in a Megaverse. Why choose? So do with that what you will. I haven't even marked this read on Goodreads or Fable because how like in depth I've been reading this book. So, but welcome to the vlog. before work. Need to get out of the house. So the day drama. Okay, let's start with the drama, because the day that I started this vlog went oh so terribly wrong. So currently right now when I'm vlogging this, it's like the big ice storm era, okay? And so my mom was like, go buy some firewood, because we have a fireplace, so when the power goes out, we can light a fire. So I got the firewood, and I was experimenting, and I lit the fire. I didn't know there was something in the fireplace that we had to open so the smoke would go out. So the house starts filling with smoke. So we're like, oh crap, put out the fire, put out the fire, put out the fire. So we're trying to figure out a way to put out the fire. We let it burn some more, and finally I get it to go out. Bad idea. I get to go out, but all of a sudden 10 times more smoke is coming into the house. So we're like, shit. And then having to call 911 because we just could not get the smoke to clear out as fast as we should have. It was a whole ordeal. I'm alive. We all almost died of carbon monoxide poisoning, but we're all alive. Nala's okay, I'm okay, my mom's okay, and my grandma's okay. My brother was at school when it happened. So that was my life on Friday. And I didn't really read much after that first clip because I needed to distract myself a little more. So I literally danced. I took a nap. I danced and I texted my best friend. And then I didn't read until like much later that night. And then yesterday, before work, I finished Baby and the Late Night Howlers. I gave it like a 3.5. Listen, I'm all for smart. I love me a good little smarty book, but when we have 400 pages, this book is 400 pages, okay? But when like at least 200 pages of that is pure smut, like yes, there was a plot. Like it was an interesting plot, like everything, but there was too much smut for my liking, which is something I never thought I'd say, because I read smutty little novellas, but those are like novellas that are like maybe 100 pages of pure smut, and I'm like, cool, great. And I know Baby and Late Night Howlers was a megaverse, but still, it was a lot of smut. I don't think I'll continue on this series. I like read synopses of some of the other books in this series, and they don't interest me as much as the first one, so I think I'm gonna leave it alone. But if you read this series by Catherine Milne and you think I should read something else from it, let me know. And so I was like, I need something other than smut, and I was like, and I don't want dark romance, and I was like, and I also haven't yet to read anything off my TBR for the month. I was like, I want something that'll make me think, put a little more thought to it. So I was like, I'm gonna either read a fantasy book, like an epic fantasy book, or read the other book that was on my TBR, which was Wayward by Emily Hart. So I ended up picking that up yesterday. I am only 60 pages in because I did work last night, and I typically work in a few hours, literally 2 hours from how I'll be clocked in to work. So I want to try and get another like 60 pages in within the next like hour. See what we can do. I like it so far. I'm a little confused. We're following 3 females. We're following Kate, who I know the most about so far in the grand scheme of things. Kate has fled London from her boyfriend, her very abusive boyfriend, to Wayward Cottage, which she inherited from a great aunt who she barely remembers. And that's all I really have about her so far. We know that she is pregnant, and that if she would have stayed and he found out that she was pregnant, he would have never let her leave. So this is finally her chance to leave. And so she left to Wayward Cottage. That's all we know about her. Then we have Violet, right? Yeah, Violet, who is the oldest girl in her family, raised by her father and her maids and nannies and all of this. Her mother died when she was very, very young and doesn't remember it. She also has a very high connection with nature. She always wants to be outside. She really prefers to be outside, so that I think that relates to whatever is going on. And then we have Altha, I think that's how you say her name, is Altha, is waiting trial for a murder that apparently she did not commit. That's all we really know about her. Like, there's not much else we know about her besides the fact that she's pleading not guilty to whatever murder they think she did. That's the base of things. I will give you a better synopsis once I'm like halfway through the book and I'm into like the thick of things. This is a short book. I could finish it today. Tomorrow is my last day of freedom. I think I'm gonna take this to the end of the month. Maybe we'll see. I know I'll at least take it till probably at least Tuesday, night, after my first day of work. But yeah. Also, I've read 6 books this month. I know we said we were doing quality over quantity, and I'm still enjoying the things that I'm reading. Like I'm getting up the book. I thought about DNFing Baby and Late Night Howlers, but I really want to get to the end point where we like solve the plot issue that we had going on. So I ended up really enjoying it. But yeah, I enjoyed that. But yeah, I'm gonna go read some more of this. Try and get to the thick of things. Cause I'm technically in the middle of a chapter, but it was like a chapter break right here on this page. With chapter break. So I'm going to go back and read some more. And yeah. like she heard me crack open my book. Hold on, baby, let me get my blanket. This is like she heard me crack open my book and decided I'm gonna go sit beside you. You can lay down. first day at the new job, and I thought I'd give you an update before I go to work. I'm feeling actually very calm, cool, and collected, which is shocking. I'm usually a nervous wreck before things like this, especially with a new job. But I'm actually feeling very calm, cool, and collected. I guess it's because I did so good on my interview, so I'm just kind of like, eh. But also, I've been the new person at a job and in training at a job so many times now in the last couple of years that it's nothing to me, I guess. But yeah, I'm not as nervous as I thought I would be when I woke up this morning. Friday night, I am going to do my hair because this looks atrocious. I've just been so caught up in doing everything else to get prepared for this new job that I just forgot to do my hair, because it looks atrocious. All this new growth that I have, like, it's insane. So I need to do it on Friday. That's going to be an adventure of me listening to Gideon the Ninth and doing my hair, like twisting my hair Friday night. I've already decided on that because I don't do anything on Saturday besides go to my old job, Applebee's, because my last 2 days this weekend. I decided that I'm going to drag this out all the way through Friday to kind of give you guys just more content in general. I do need to start editing this vlog. I also need to edit the video that goes up next week on next Monday that I recorded yesterday, and make some thumbnails. So that's some things I'm going to do after work today, or maybe even on my lunch break at work today. Like, there's just a lot. I gotta figure out my editing schedule from now on and my vlog schedule on whether I want to start on Sundays or Mondays now. I used to start on Mondays too, but now that I have a full-time job, I'll be working from 8 to 5 until the beginning of March, where I'll start 9 to 6. It's kind of like, how am I gonna do this? So it's like a new transition. But book related, I ended up reading up until page 201 last night. Literally, the next chapter starts on page 201. I'm still really enjoying this. The only point of view that I'm not exactly the most intrigued in is Althea, the one who was on trial for murder of a local farmer. But yeah, I'm enjoying everything else. Like, I enjoy Kate and I enjoy Violet. Violet, I think, is the most interesting out of all these characters, in my opinion. But I also really like Kate because she ran from her abusive husband. She's now pregnant and she's like looking into her family history, which she's never really done before. And then we have Violet, who is in a weird kind of situation with like this cousin that her father has never mentioned before, and also trying to learn about her mother, who has been long since passed away or whatever. It's interesting. It's very interesting, to say the least. And I'm leaning like a 4-star at the point that I'm at. At the beginning, I was like, ooh, this is a possible DNF. Like, I read the first couple chapters and I was like, I don't know about this. But as I've dived deeper and like the storylines kind of interconnect, I've kind of like grown to like it more. I'm done in the bathroom. Oh well, I need to put on mascara. But yeah, I've really enjoyed what I've read so far. And to think this is a debut novel that only came out a few years ago. I'm pretty sure this came out in like 2023. I honestly did not know what this was about when I picked it up from Barnes & Noble like a year or so ago. 2 years ago almost. I didn't know what it was about when I picked it up from Barnes. I saw it was like one of their monthly picks at Barnes when I went, and I was like, ooh, it looks interesting. And they said, and what really got me is that it says, they call us witches, we call ourselves wayward. I thought that was interesting. I am striving to try and finish this after work today, maybe even get read at work. Like, I have a lunch break now, which is crazy to think about, because when I worked in restaurants, you just work straight through your shift. It's kind of weird. This is going to be very much an adjustment period, but sorry, I have to really concentrate when I'm doing my bottom lashes on my mascara, where I will poke my eye out. It's a problem. Okay, mascara's all good. Yeah, I'm excited but nervous for the job. I am taking my backpack. I would take my purse. I've always But I've always been more of a backpack type of person and not a purse type of person. But also, this has my notebook in it, and I don't feel like carrying my notebook around in my hand. So we're just gonna all stuff this all in here. And I'm gonna get my shoes. But I'll see you guys later. I'll probably talk to you again tomorrow morning before I head to work. Make that a thing of talking to you before work every day. Maybe. We will see. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna go grab my shoes and try not to break down before work. the vlog, besties. I actually recorded an outro, but I think I accidentally deleted it, so we're redoing it. She decides she wants to play right when I press record. That's fine. Whatever. Were you just farting? We got this outro. Anyways, these are the books that I read in this video. I think I started Wretched in this video. I'm not quite sure, but I have not picked it up in like a week. I'm going to continue to read at some point. I really need to make this a priority to read. On my iPad, I read Unhinged, which is a Why Choose dark romance book set at this like school setting for like insane people. Basically people who were like supposed to go to jail, but this is like they're supposed to be like their redemption arc. 3.5 stars. We'll talk more about it in my wrap up, which I'm about to literally film. And then I also started getting the length of this video. I got up to page 123. That was actually last night, but I digress. I did my reading journal, and while I was working on my reading journal, I listened to quite a bit of this. I'm going to try and finish it this week. It's just going to be like my audiobook for until the end of the week, pretty much. And then the main book that I really just wanted to finish this vlog was Wayward, because it was on my January TBR, and because this is like the book that was like out of my comfort zone, and oh my god, I really, really enjoyed it. This was a 4-star read. Again, I'll talk more about it in my wrap-up video, which should be out after this video. So look forward to that one. But this is the end of the vlog. I hope you enjoyed. I did a lot of things in this vlog. I reorganized the shelves. I read a lot. Started my new job this week. It's been a week, okay? So with that being said, I've actually done the intro for my next video, so I can't wait for you to see the next vlog. I hope it turns out well. I don't know how it's going to go. So with that being said, I will leave you guys here. Have a great day, evening, night, morning, afternoon, and whatever part of the world you're having it in. Down below will be my Goodreads, Instagram, and my Fable. Also, if you are here, just know that February is the month that I said that I would post at least one short video every day for you guys. So hopefully we can keep up with that. I already have today's short scheduled, and I'm going to film another one for tomorrow. And I already technically have tomorrow's ready to fire off. So I'm going to probably record a couple more today to have ready. But that's it for me today, guys. I will see you guys in my next video, which should be my wrap-up video. So, good.